People who understand mushrooms know that before they grow large enough, they are not easy to spot. People often dump garbage, sewage, manure, and other waste on them. During this period, mushrooms, due to their insufficient ability, cannot receive the care of sunlight and can only hide in dark corners to fend for themselves. This phenomenon is quite common in nature. Without such experiences, mushrooms cannot become mushrooms. This seemingly natural phenomenon has sparked associations among thoughtful individuals. They have found that newcomers to the workplace, because their talents have not yet been demonstrated, are often assigned to unimportant departments to do odd jobs, just like mushrooms always being placed in dark corners. They endure unjust criticism and blame, experiencing hardships for others. Just like mushrooms always inexplicably being dumped on with manure. They don't receive necessary guidance and support, just like mushrooms, and can only fend for themselves. These thoughtful individuals are a group of young computer programmers from the 1970s who, inspired by their own experiences, came up with the mushroom law. The mushroom law is full of self-deprecation and a hint of pride. However, their self-entertaining mushroom law has attracted people's attention. Those who first encounter the mushroom law, especially newcomers, are greatly surprised. They gain a correct understanding of their past and present treatment, giving them reasons for self-mockery and consolation. Their mindset becomes calm. Experiencing the life of a mushroom may not be a bad thing. It is a tempering process before talent transforms, promoting the cultivation of one's willpower and endurance. After achieving a calm mindset, people begin to think rationally. Although the experience of being a mushroom is inevitable, mushrooms inherently have deficiencies. If they grow too slowly and lack initiative, they may be overshadowed by overgrown weeds before they mature, thus losing the opportunity to continue growing. Even mushrooms with good genes may perish if they encounter stones upon emerging from the soil and receive no help. With this in mind, people inevitably raise 12 questions. Can time spent as a mushroom be shortened as much as possible? How can one's efforts improve the treatment of being a mushroom? Through research, people have found that shortening the mushroom stage is not impossible. What's important is how one perceives and changes oneself as quickly as possible. To solve the above problems, the right mindset is crucial. Darwin said, to change the environment, one must first adapt to the environment. One evening, a butterfly broke a small opening in the cocoon wrapped around its body, then struggled to squeeze its body out through that small opening. A passerby happened to see this and squatted down curiously beside the cocoon. The butterfly struggled painfully, seemingly exerting all its strength to no avail. The passerby felt a little sorry and thought, why don't I help it? So, he carefully used scissors to cut open the cocoon. The butterfly immediately broke free. However, the butterfly disappointed the helper. Not only was its body tiny, but its wings were not spread out like those of other butterflies. Instead, they were tightly pressed against its abdomen, nothing like a butterfly. The passerby thought, is it that butterflies, like babies, look ugly when they are born but become beautiful after some time? The passerby continued to squat there, waiting for it to spread its wings and become a beautiful butterfly. An hour passed, and the butterfly's body remained shriveled, its wings still stuck to its belly. It only crawled on the ground, showing no sign of flying. The passerby shook his head in disappointment and walked away. People who understand biology should know what happened for a butterfly to become a butterfly. It must exert effort to squeeze out of the cocoon through a small opening. Only then will fluid be squeezed from its body into its wings, giving it the strength to flutter. This is nature's arrangement. In fact, every newcomer's experience as a mushroom is also arranged by nature. Without the initial hardships, struggles, and perseverance in the face of adversity, our lives would be fragile and insufficiently robust to spread our wings and fly. After all, breaking out of the cocoon into a butterfly is also a painful process that requires sufficient confidence and courage. Furthermore, do not expect help from others during the mushroom stage. It is almost impossible, because others also start as mushrooms. How could they bear to let newcomers skip this necessary tempering? Moreover, if one really skips this necessary stage and becomes a butterfly crawling with its wings, wouldn't that be too miserable? So, since the fate of being a mushroom cannot be changed, enjoy it well, choose a direction, and rely on oneself to break out of the cocoon and become a butterfly. One day, King Solomon said to a little girl by the edge of a wheat field, "If you complete a task for me, I will reward you with a valuable gift." The girl asked, "What task?" King Solomon said, "Pick out the largest wheat ear in this field and bring it to me." The girl said, "That's easy." King Solomon said, "It's very easy. But we must make an agreement that you must keep moving forward. Not allowed to stop, nor to retreat, and definitely not to turn left or right. Remember, the larger the wheat ear you choose, the greater the gift I will give you." As a result, the girl walked out of the wheat field without receiving any gifts because she kept finding the wheat ears she saw too small. Such people can be said to have made methodological errors. They don't realize that the more they try to escape the fate of being a mushroom, the more they repeat the experiences of a mushroom. Escaping the fate of being a mushroom is simple. Besides striving to complete the current tasks perfectly, there is no other choice. No one becomes fat in one gulp. Only by enduring loneliness can one shine in the future.